A very good afternoon. Dutch bike blogger here. Thank you for riding with me. And I just started my bike ride from Appingedam to Groningen. November 7th, 12 minutes after 3 on my watch. 12 degrees, maybe 13. Nice cycling weather, the sunshine, blue sky. Certainly not too cold and certainly not too warm either. Approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes in front of me of cycling, with several stops in there, and sure, multiple parts. Would be all surprised with 4 parts, could be run off to 5 parts. We will see in the edit, and of course there will be a number of the part in the title, something like the title Groningen or Appingedam-Groningen, date, part number, and then the cities or streets that I started in and stopped the part in. So for instance, Hogewerflaan, this one, and it ends well. Winsum, something. We will find out as we go. Let's go up this street. This is called Sint-Annastraat. It's uphill. Crossing over the Dijkstraat, which is to my left and right. Going over a bridge, over the Gedempte. Just past de Solverdestraat. Stopping for the Stationsstraat, see if there's traffic, no traffic, continue. Just past the building of the local library. In Holland we say bibliotheek, where you can loan books, read them and bring them back. Koningsstraat. Noticed I'm not in a big hurry at the moment. Nor do I wish to be in a big hurry. What I do want to do is a little speeding up and overtaking the guy I just overtook. Sighting is nicer without somebody in front of you, and I can dictate the speed. A little bit of a breeze from the southeast. 104 that is. That's a little bit on 7 o'clock behind me, which is sort of wind in my back.
Maar ik loop naar.
And we're already close to the outside of the city of Appingedam. Let's go over the bridge. Westerbrug. Watch out for traffic. On the other hand, I have right of way, come from the right. Well, nice bike ride ahead of me. Going to enjoy it. Not going to be racing. Going to be a slow, steady, continuous bike ride. Like I said earlier, just have some breaks, relax the muscles in the blood flow go again in the lower extremities and the buttocks. Again, 2 bike bags with me, 1 backpack, laptop with me, also a other jacket. My dad had a spare jacket which did fit him, but he didn't like it, and I did like it, and it fits me quite well and looks nice. That's also something extra I'm carrying from my bike trip from Appingedam to Groningen. And also we had dinner this afternoon. We had some soup, more thicker soup, and I got a big flask of soup with me, which I put in the bike bag. So more clothes are now stored in the backpack because there simply was no room. Well, not the best place to park your car and go babbling to where you deliver things. Would be more easy if he could park on the driveway where the delivery guy, the owner of the van or the driver of the van, was asking questions or delivering packages. Well, not a sportsman. Getting nice and warm again. Backpack is warm on my back, but that's okay. But like I said, I got soup with me. I put it in the bike bag, which is weight 1 liter or so, or maybe a little bit more, which could have been stored in the backpack, but on the bike bag on the back carrying rack it's more easy distributed. Well, you get the idea. I don't want any extra weight on my back, so I put a light jacket in there and some pants. Well, done the job. People coming towards me, jackets, hats, gloves, and then I'm in a polo shirt and a pair of summer pants, which for me goes quite well. Fact is, when I drive or ride my bike, I'm generating a lot of body heat, and when you do ride a bike with a jacket, not only me, but you viewers too maybe get warm. Question when you see this and when you ride a bike, or do you dress heavily and try to stay warm and then figure out halfway your bike ride that it's getting warm? Are you already anticipating and dressing lightly, smaller jacket or a thinner jacket, and generating heat on your bike, warmth, body warmth, staying warm? Of course, when it would have been colder, gloves would be appropriate, but when it's 12 degrees in the sun outside, I don't need gloves. I don't even need a jacket, summer or winter. Brought it all with me, by the way. By the way, if you did not see the video when I drove through I drove from Groningen to Appingedam, the trip from home to here. There's a playlist in there from the bike ride Groningen Appingedam, and also another video before this one. It's called Walking Opwierde or something. I walked through the neighborhood of Opwierde, filming the old houses, or the older houses, and the other houses who were built brand new in old 1973, 74, 75 or something, and new built this year, 2020 that is. Some pedestrians coming towards me and some motorcycle behind me. I'm now on the Stadsweg. Hey, dank je. Appels te koop or something. Fellow bike riders in front of me. Fellow bike riderette, by the way. Bikerette. Was calling on the phone, I heard when I walked by. Well, we already arrived in the small village of Wirdum. All farmland next to me. And next to the only road, houses. Local school. Ground school probably. I see the neighborhood here, there in the distance there are farmhouses and farms, so probably when you are a farmer and have little children in the school going age, they can go to the next or the closest school, the school which is closest by. Phew. And this is already the end of the small village of Willem. Like I said, it's small, 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 small. I rode my bike for about 20 minutes, so let's see if it's a good idea to have a short break. There's a convenient spot to do so. Let's see, maybe past the bridge and then have a look around and figure out where. It's nice to stop and have a view around, or not. We already arrived in Garrelsweer. Also a small village next to the Gedempte Diep on my right side. Well, let's go over this bridge and stop at local church. Maybe that's a good idea. Rolling along. Let's roll up onto the local church. It says Gereformeerde Kerk 1908.